Delegates who are standing, please occupy the seats, please. So we will begin the program. All the delegates, wherever the seats are available, please take hold seats. We begin
जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की, सुखद प्रतीक हरित भारत की। कृषि धन पशुधन मानव जीवन, दुग्ध मत्स्य फल यंत्र सुवर्धन। वैज्ञानिक विधि नव तकनीके, पारिस्थितिकी का संरक्षण। शस्य श्यामला छवि भारत की, जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की। हिम प्रदेश से सागर तट तक, मरुधरती से पूर्वोत्तर तक। हर पथ पर है मित्र कृषक की, शिक्षा शोध प्रसार सकल तक। आशा स्वावलंबित भारत की, जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की। जय जय कृषि परिषद भारत की।
यह खोज खोज पर तनाव मुक्ति का नारा है। अजैविक स्ट्रेस प्रबंधन संस्थान हमारा है।
अजैविक स्ट्रेस प्रबंधन संस्थान हमारा है।
यहाँ सोच नहीं पर ध्यास वही, किसान कल्याण की आस वही। उन्नत खेती की जब प्यास बढ़ी, बुनियाद नियासम की हुई खड़ी। कृषि परिषद का विश्वास है, विज्ञान जगत का कौशल भी। बारामती से रुत बदलाव में सहारा है। अजैविक स्ट्रेस प्रबंधन संस्थान हमारा है। उपज क्रांति के गहरे रंग खिलेंगे, अन्न सुरक्षा है लक्ष्य यही। पशु पक्षी मत्स्य उत्पादन, बागवानी से आय दुगनी। हवा पानी मिट्टी से यहाँ समस्त तनाव मिटाना है। संकल्प सिद्धि का झंडा गौरव से लहराना है। अजैविक स्ट्रेस प्रबंधन संस्थान हमारा है।
अजैविक स्ट्रेस प्रबंधन संस्थान हमारा है।
This program, Dr. Himanshu Pathak, sir. Dr. S.K. Chaudhary, sir. Dr. S.R. Gadak, sir. Dr. P.L. Patil, sir. Sri Rajendra Pawar, sir. Now may I request Dr. Arjun Taide, sir, to felicitate the Honorable Director, Dr. K. Samireddy, sir. Sir, I request you to felicitate Dr. Sangram Saman as well. Arjun Taide, sir. Taide, sir. Now may I request the Organizing Secretary, Dr. Sangram Sawan, to felicitate and the Organizing Secretary, Dr. Arjun Taide, sir. Thank you very much. How do we define a responsibility? Responsibility is nothing but accepting that you are the cause and the solution of the matter, and in this connection, ICR gave the responsibility to NISN Baramati to organize the National Seminar on Millets 2023. To tell the guests of the seminar, I invite onto the podium Dr. Arjun Taide, sir, the Organizing Secretary of the National Seminar. Sir, please.
आदरणीय मंच पर विराजमान आदरणीय चीफ गेस्ट डॉक्टर हिमांशु पाठक, सेक्रेटरी डेयर एंड डायरेक्टर जनरल आईसीआर न्यू दिल्ली, हमारे स्पेशल अतिथि डॉक्टर एसके चौधरी साहब, डीडीजी एनआरएम आईसीआर न्यू दिल्ली, डॉक्टर एसआर गड़क साहब, वाइस चांसलर डॉक्टर पीडी केवी, डॉक्टर पीएल पाटिल सर, वाइस चांसलर यूएस धारवाड़, और हमारे पड़ोसी श्री राजेंद्र पवार जी, चेयरमैन एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट ट्रस्ट बारामती, और इस सभागार में उपस्थित अगस्त गैदरिंग देवी और सज्जनों, मैं डॉक्टर अर्जुन तायडे, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग सेक्रेटरी, और इस राष्ट्रीय संगोष्ठी का जो आयोजन किया है, आईसीआर ने हमारे संस्थान को एक जिम्मेदारी दी थी, और आप सभी को ज्ञात है कि पूरे विश्व में अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मिलेट ईयर मनाया जा रहा है 2023, इसलिए इसकी एक श्रृंखला के अंतर्गत हम भी एक राष्ट्रीय संगोष्ठी का आयोजन किया है। आप सभी को ज्ञात है कि विश्व भर में जो मिलेट्स लगाया जाता है उससे हमारा भारत भी कम नहीं है। हमारे भारतवर्ष में भी करीब 15.53 मिलियन टन्स का मिलेट्स का पैदावार होता है, और 12.45 मिलियन हेक्टेयर पर ये मिलेट्स की खेती की जाती है। और इसके अंतर्गत हमें हमारे जो कंट्रीज का जो ग्रेन बास्केट है उसका 10% ग्रेन बास्केट हमें इसके अंतर्गत मिलता है, और ये बहुमूल्य स्रोत है हमारे कृषि प्रणाली का। पिछले कुछ सालों से या दशकों से हम ये जो मिलेट्स है, ये मिलेट्स की खेती है, या ज्वार है, बाजरा है, रागी है। कर्नाटका में मोस्टली रागी लगाते हैं, तमिलनाडु में भी लगाते हैं। तो हम लोग थोड़ा इससे दूर होते जा रहे हैं। हमारे खान पान में भी इसका जो जितना अंतर्भाव होना चाहिए उतना हो नहीं रहा है। तो इसका पैदावार बढ़ाने के लिए और लोगों में खास कर जागरूकता करने के लिए, टू क्रिएट द अवेयरनेस एंड इंक्रीज द प्रोडक्शन एज वेल एज कंजम्पशन ऑफ मिलेट्स, दिस वाज द मेन पर्पस ऑफ this national seminar. With these objectives, we have started this small event at our न्यायसम बारामती। एंड सभी को पता है, वैसे तो जितने भी मिलेट्स है इनको हिमायन रिजर्व्स कहा जाता है। आप सभी को पता है, यहाँ सोलापुर के भी बहुत सारे किसान हैं, महाराष्ट्र के लोग हैं, हमारे गड़क साहब भी है, उनको भी पता है कि भले ही 2 वर्षा हो जाए या 1 वर्षा हो जाए, एक पानी पे भी ये जो मालदांडी ज्वारी है हमारे सोलापुर की, वो बहुत फेमस है और कुछ ना कुछ किसान को मिलेगा। आज देखेंगे तो पूरे सोलापुर की जो उसको जीआई टैग भी मिला है सर, ये मालदांडी ज्वारी को। तो ऐसे ही महाराष्ट्र का पूरा एरिया ज्वार से भरा हुआ था, लेकिन कुछ रिप्लेसमेंट हो रहा है सोयाबीन के वजह से। तो हमें खासकर ध्यान देना चाहिए कि इस फसल के लिए जो प्राइसेस है उसके लिए क्या कमी है। तो इसके लिए हमने यहाँ पे 4 सेशंस रखे हैं। पहला जो सेशन है जेनेटिक एनहांसमेंट ऑफ अबायोटिक स्ट्रेस टॉलरेंस इन मिलेट, जिसमें हम जो नया संशोधन है, जो भी रिसर्च अचीवमेंट्स है, हमारे परभनी है, अकोला है, महात्मा फुले कृषि विद्यापीठ है, धारवाड़ है, ये जहाँ से यहाँ पे वैज्ञानिक आए हैं वो अपना संशोधन, हमारे रिसर्च पेपर यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट करेंगे और क्या रणनीति चाहिए भविष्य में इसके उत्पादन बढ़ाने के लिए, कंजम्पशन बढ़ाने के लिए, वो सब डिसाइड करेंगे। और दूसरा जो सेशन है टेक्निकल सेशन 2, इसमें हमने अबायोटिक स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट इन मिलेट्स एंड क्लाइमेट स्मार्ट प्रैक्टिसेस फॉर सस्टेनेबल प्रोडक्शन, इसमें एग्रोनॉमिस्ट, सॉइल साइंटिस्ट, इंजीनियर, जितने भी वैज्ञानिक गण है, तकनीकी गण है, केवीकेस है, सभी का इसमें पार्टिसिपेशन रहेगा। क्या क्या टेक्नोलॉजीज हम लोग क्लाइमेट स्मार्ट बनाने के लिए कर सकते, जो सूखा के लिए कैसे हम उसका उत्पादन बढ़ाएंगे, सूखे के जब अगर कहीं फ्लड का प्रॉब्लम है तो उस एरिया में क्या टेक्नोलॉजीज रहेंगी, इस पे बहुत अच्छा एक मंथन हो जाएगा 2 दिन में। और तीसरा जो टेक्निकल सेशन है वो प्रोसेसिंग, वैल्यू एडिशन, मैकेनाइजेशन इन मिलेट फॉर इम्प्रूव न्यूट्रिशन क्वालिटी एंड लाइवलीहुड। तो इसमें ये तीसरा जो है ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। इसमें प्रोसेसिंग कैसे करना चाहिए, वैल्यू एडिशन कैसे करना चाहिए, फार्मर्स को कैसे कॉस्ट मिल सकता है, इसके ऊपर ये किया है। और चौथा जो सेशन है स्केलिंग अप अबायोटिक स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट टेक्नोलॉजीज फॉर मिलेट प्रोडक्शन एंड पॉलिसी सपोर्ट, इसमें क्या क्या पॉलिसीज हम लोग डिसाइड कर सकते कि ताकि किसानों का और ये मिलेट्स का प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाया जाए। तो इस प्रकार से ये 2 दिन का प्रोग्राम है और मुझे लगता है आप सभी के सहयोग से और ये प्रोग्राम बहुत सक्सेसफुल हो जाएगा और इसमें से काफी अच्छे रिकमेंडेशन हम आईसीआर को भी दे सकते, पॉलिसी मेकर्स को भी दे सकते हैं। इस सेमिनार्स में पार्टिसिपेट करने के लिए मैं सबका शुक्रगुजार हूँ और मैं 2 शब्द समाप्त करता हूँ। जय हिंद।
Thank you very much, sir, for briefing about the seminar. Now, I am profusely elated to take this opportunity, and it's my privilege to call onto the stage Dr. K. Sami Reddy, sir, the director of this institution, the president of Society for Agriculture Research on Abiotic Stress, for his welcome address of the today's inaugural program. Sir, please.
Respected today chief guest, Dr. Himanshu Pathak ji, Secretary Dave, DG ICR, our special guest, Dr. S.K. Chaudhary ji, DDG NRM, and our guest of honor, Dr. S.R. Gadak ji, Vice Chancellor, PDKV Akola, Dr. P.L. Patil Saab, Honorable Vice Chancellor, US Dharwad, Of course, Dr. Rajendra Pawarji is our own co-host. We are organizing this national seminar jointly along with the Krishi Vignan Kendra, Baramati. And Dr. Rajendra Pawarji is the chairman of ADT, Agricultural Development Trust, Baramati. My two organizing secretaries. Actually, we have got the two organizing secretaries because one Taida was the secretary earlier, but in between he has got selection as the head at CICR Cotton Institute at Nagpur. So later one more, we have used the services of Dr. Sangram. So both are there here, organizing secretaries. And Kisan Bhaiyon, all dignitaries of the dais, directors of several institutes, keynote speakers, lead speakers, and dear delegates, and particularly delegate students, all office bearers of the society, this Saras society, and representatives from the sponsors, press and media, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you. It is a matter of great privilege to say that the Saras, Society for Agriculture Research on Abiotic Stress, is organizing first national seminar at this institute. And I have a great privilege to welcome all of you to this national seminar on abiotic stress management for sustainable millet production systems, millet-based production systems. Actually, today we have a chief guest who is the eminent personality of agriculture research, not only in India, but in the world. All of you know, Pathak ji, actually, one recently, just 1 week back, one research.com that has published the eminent scientists all over the world. And he is the 4th best scientist in India and the 385th best scientist in the world in the section of plant sciences and agronomy. With the 15,221 citation index, that too up to December 31st, 2022. It may be higher now. Sir, will wholeheartedly, as the president of this society, as the director of this institute, I welcome you, sir, this national seminar. And also we have got actually late opportunity. Earlier also we are trying to call you, but I was waiting for the big occasion. We are welcome, sir. And sir has completed 1 year, all of you know. From this institute, he was relieved on 30th July. Joined there as the 31st July as the DG ICR. So this 1 year achievements, if we see ICR 4-5, all he has introduced so many innovative and transformative ideas in the ICR system, particularly and also in ARES system. If we say 2, 3, 4, the first one is all of us know. He has, as the chairman ASRB has recruited, completed the process of recruitment of more than 90 directors as 300 heads of the divisions posts. And of course, all other posts are there. Second big achievement is the transformation of IARI Delhi into IARI Mega University. And with the 17 IARI hubs all over India. Among that, actually, one is the IRI Niyasam hub we are having. This is one of them. And the third is, most important is that he celebrated the ICR Foundation Day as the ICR Technology Day, where they have organized the interface and ICR institutes industry interface meetings. There actually, it was very good. We all participated, all the directors, where the industries, they expressed that what they want actually, and what ICR institutes are doing. This is a very good kind. We also learned from them, and we are full aware, all institutes for that matter, what we have to do to commercialize the technologies. That is one important. And another important thing that introduction or innovative introduction was certification of the technologies. And many times it was confusing for scientists while applying for different posts, whether my technology, whether they will give mark or not after applying. But now it is very clear, whatever the technology that is certified and ICR is giving the certificates. And the last on ICR Foundation, there more than 300 technologies were certified as the technologies, and all scientists are the awards. Sir, congratulations, sir, for major these 4 achievements. And once again, I welcome you. And also, I take the opportunity to welcome, Madam is also here, Mrs. DZ, but she is in the guest house. We take that opportunity to welcome you, welcome her also. And of course, our special guest, DDG NRM, Dr. SK Chaudhary Sahab. And actually, one is a part of these celebrations of International Day of Millets. we have to organize under the NRM division, a subject matter division. Sir, thank you very much, sir, for selecting NIASM, and you have shown the confidence us, and we have tried our best to organize this national seminar. And actually delegates are there from the 16 states, sir. Even Northeast, every state is covered. All agricultural important states from the 16 states, we are having the 314 delegates. Thank you very much, sir, for giving this opportunity. I take this opportunity to welcome you also. And I told by actually Dr. Thaide, this I want to just tell about the SARS, because many students are there, they become the members in future. And Society for Agricultural Research on Abiotic Stress, it was started in the year 2017 with the objective to disseminate and exchange the information and knowledge of the abiotic stress research by organizing like these national seminars or these symposia, workshops like that. And second is to provide the consultancy services and abiotic research wherever that is needed. The society will undertake the consultancy research, and to award and honor the scientists who are having the great achievements in the abiotics research. So this also we are going to introduce from the next year onwards. And about the seminar, actually I am not going to details of the seminar. Already has explained very nicely Dr. Thaide, the different technical programs and other things. This seminar, sir, Chief Guest, sir, we have planned actually 2 keynote sessions are there. In 2 keynote sessions, actually there are the 9 keynote lectures addresses there. I am very happy. Out of 9, 8 are here, sir. That is a good achievement. And I, with wholeheartedly as the president of this society, as the institute director, I welcome all keynote speakers. Dr. T.L. Patil sir, Dr. Vishwanathan, Dr. Kuldeep Singh, Dr. P.V. Varpasar sir, he will deliver the online lecture on the 23rd from USA. Dr. Gautam sir is already landed at Pune. He will reach by lunchtime. Dr. U.S. Gautam, DDG Agriculture Extension. Dr. A.S. Dhawan sir, Dr. Padtare, Dr. V.V. Sadamate sir. These are all I have accepted. I welcome wholeheartedly the keynote speakers to this national seminar. And apart from sir, Chief Guest sir, actually we are also planned in 4 technical sessions, 16 lead lectures. And out of 16 lead lectures, 13 are here, sir. That is also, I am thankful to all of them. And I also welcome wholeheartedly to this national seminar my all lead speakers. They are the Dr. Sujay Rakshit, Dr. Jagdish Rane, Dr. Sanjay Patil, Dr. Yadav Saab, O.P. Yadav Saab, Dr. Vilas Shinde, Dr. Goran Tiwar, Dr. Karche, Dr. Artabandhu Sahuji, he is from Animal Sciences, and Dr. Gangaya, Dr. U.D. Chavan. And we are also having one Sridhanya farmer, sir. He is Mr. Basavaraju. He is a very known Sridhanya farmer. He is known as in India from the Mahbubnagar district of Telangana. He is also with us. He will also deliver the lead lecture. And Dr. Ram Swarup Parikh is from the Organic Producer Company, Kanakapara, Bangalore. And Mrs. Swati Singade. I extend a warm welcome to all the lead speakers. And also I welcome all the chairmen, co-chairmen of different sessions, as well as the rapporteurs. Chairmen who are not here, I want to just mention their names. Rajbir Singh, V.K. Misra ji, Praveen Kumar Saab, Dr. J.S. Misra, Dr. S.K. Rai, Dr. Sarangi, Dr. Sunil Kumar. I extend a warm welcome to all the directors. Thank you very much for coming over, and I hope you will organize very timely and all these sessions by chairing and co-chairing these technical sessions next 2 days. I also take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Ravi Shankar, who is the director as well as the vice chancellor CFA Mumbai, and our local means Solapur as well as the Pune directors, Dr. KVR Prasad, director DFR, Dr. Maratha Saab, director Pomegranate Institute Solapur, and of course, from the university, Dr. Gorantavar and other things, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to this national seminar. Sir, Chief Guest, sir, actually, this is being organized jointly with the State Department of Agriculture, Government of Maharashtra. Actually, Mr. Sunil Chevan, IAS Commissioner of Agriculture, he was supposed to come, but today, actually, because of the prevailing drought situation, he was asked to present to the Minister, Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister at Mumbai. So he could not come. But tomorrow for the valedictory section, he will come. He will be coming. So they generously actually extended financial support to this national seminar, sir. We are thankful to them also. I welcome the other representatives are there from the Department of Agriculture, State Government of Maharashtra. I extend a warm welcome to all of you. I'm very happy actually to welcome the representatives from the, which are very, very important, all sponsors, such as NABARD, Pix4D, IFCO, Messrs. Morrison, Thermo Fisher, Lab India, Jain Irrigation, Vedanta Agroscience Technologies, GK Biosciences, Cell Biosis, Green Spectrum Technology Private Limited, Sri Chemicals, Netafin Irrigation Systems Limited. We are thankful to all of you for generously supporting this national seminar. I extend a warm welcome to all of you. And they have established this exhibition stalls also, sir, in our attic center. After this inauguration, we will visit that. And once again, I welcome all the farmers. We are having really 50 farmers here, both women as well as the men farmers from our SC/ST villages. आप इस सभी को, किसान भाइयों को बहुत बहुत बड़े दिल से मैं स्वागत करना चाहता हूं। इसमें हम लोग ऐसे प्लान किया, ये प्रोग्राम्स तो इंग्लिश में चलेगा, मगर एक साइड हमारा टेक्निकल ऑफिसर, सीनियर मोस्ट टेक्निकल ऑफिसर डॉक्टर निर्मले को ये रिस्पांसिबिलिटी दिया है, और एक सेशन के बाद पूरा किसान भाइयों को व्हाट एवर दैट इज हैपनिंग, जिस्ट ऑफ दैट, उसमें जो मुख्य मेन पॉइंट्स होता है उसमें मराठी में आप लोगों को समझाएंगे। सो देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग वो नोट करेंगे, आप लोगों को मराठी में समझाएंगे। ये हर एक सेशन के बाद ऐसे समझाने के लिए हम लोग अरेंज किया है। सो किसान भाइयों, आपको भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत। Once again, I welcome media and testament media. There are the 6-7 these media persons came sir from the people, and already our reports have appeared in the newspapers. I'm thankful to them, and also I welcome all of you to this seminar. Once again, welcome all of you to this seminar. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your welcome address. Ladies and gentlemen, education plays a vital role in transforming the lives. Education equips us with knowledge, empowers us with skills, and instills in us the values needed to become a responsible individual of the society. A person who is heading such an organization of reputation, I myself feel privileged and honored to invite onto the podium Sri Rajendra Pawar sir, the chairman, Agricultural Development Trust KVK Baramati, for his opening remarks. Sir, please.
सभी उपस्थित सम्मानितों को नमस्कार। राष्ट्रीय अजैविक तान प्रबंधन संस्थान मालेगांव की ओर से आयोजित चिरंतन मिलेट पर आधारित राष्ट्रीय परिचर्चा में उपस्थित सम्मानित अतिथि व उपस्थित को मैं ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं व्यक्त करता हूं। मंच पर उपस्थित मुख्य अतिथि डॉक्टर हिमांशु पाठक जी, सेक्रेटरी कृषि अनुसंधान एवं शिक्षा विभाग तथा महानिदेशक भारतीय कृषि अनुसंधान परिषद नई दिल्ली, डॉक्टर SK चौधरी जी, उप महानिदेशक प्राकृतिक संसाधन प्रबंधन ICAR, और डॉक्टर PS पाटिल, वाइस चांसलर धारवाड़, डॉक्टर शरदराव गडाख, वाइस चांसलर। कार्यक्रम के आयोजन राष्ट्रीय अजैविक तान प्रबंधन संस्थान के निदेशक महोदय डॉक्टर समीर रेड्डी जी, निदेशक राष्ट्रीय अजैविक तान प्रबंधन संस्थान मालेगांव। आज हम सभी यहाँ चिरंतन मिलेट पर आधारित उत्पादन प्रणाली किसानों की मदद करने के लिए लाभदायी है, इस विषय पर परिचर्चा करेंगे। वर्तमान में हमारे समाज में पोषण संबंधित समस्याओं में का हल निकालना अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण है। मिलेट इसके सहायक रूप में कार्य कर सकता है, क्योंकि यह संतुलित पोषण प्रदान करने के साथ साथ अलग अलग पोषण संक्रमणों की रोम कथा में भी मदद कर सकता है। पहले गरीब लोग जो खाते थे वो अब अमीर खा रहे हैं, और जो अमीर खाते थे वही अब गरीब खा रहे हैं। आज सब लोग स्वास्थ्य के प्रति जागरूक हो रहे हैं। मिलेट को बढ़ावा देने हेतु पिछले 5 साल से एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट ट्रस्ट KVK के टीम द्वारा विविध मिलेट में अनुसंधान करने वाले सेंटर को भेंट दी है, जिसमें IIMR और एग्रीसैट हैदराबाद, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर साइंस धारवाड़ और मिलेट फेडरेशन दावनगिरी को भेंट दी। वहां से विविध मिलेट की नई किस्मों को लाकर बारामती केवीके में प्रात्यक्षिक किए हैं। हम हर साल कृषि प्रात्यक्षिक आधार पर कृषि मेला तथा प्रदर्शन का आयोजन करते हैं, जिसमें पॉजिटिव मिलेट जैसी कि कोदो, कुटकी, सावा, हरा सावा और न्यूट्रल मिलेट, रागी, जवार, बाजरा के डेमो करते हैं। मैसूर में मिलेट पर संशोधन करने वाले डॉक्टर कादरवाली जी के अनुसंधान को बढ़ने के बाद मुझे पता चला कि गेहूं और चावल खाने से हमें नुकसान होता है, जिसमें ग्लूटोन की मात्रा अधिक होने के कारण वह स्वास्थ्य के लिए अच्छा नहीं है। इसके उलट पॉजिटिव मिलेट, जिनमें कार्बोहाइड्रेट और फाइबर का रेशो 10 से कम है और उसमें न्यूट्रिशन सबसे ज्यादा है, इसमें डायबिटिक्स, कैंसर जैसी बड़ी बीमारियां ठीक करने की क्षमता है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है किसानों को अपना आर्थिक उत्पन्न बढ़ाने के लिए एक फसल पर अवलंबित न रहकर अंतर्गत फसलें लेनी चाहिए। हमने अरहर में उड़द जैसी अंतर फसल लेने का प्रयोग किया, जिसमें किसानों को डबल मुनाफा मिला। वैसे ही इस साल अरहर में फॉक्सटेल मिलेट और बानयान मिलेट अंतर फसल लेने का सुझाव किया है। उससे कम पानी में दोगुनी फसल आएगी। कर्नाटक सरकार ने मिलेट को बढ़ावा देने के लिए MSF दिया है। इसलिए वहां के किसान ज्यादातर मिलेट की खेती कर रहे हैं। आज इस सुनहरे अवसर पर मैं ICAR के द्वारा केंद्र सरकार तक संदेश पहुंचना चाहता हूं। मिलेट क्रॉप को MSP सूची में शामिल किया जाना चाहिए, तब हमारे भारतीय किसान मिलेट की खेती करेंगे। हम एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट ट्रस्ट बारामती में इस साल में प्रधानमंत्री सूक्ष्म अन्न प्रक्रिया योजना के तहत मिलेट और अन्न प्रक्रिया इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर की स्थापना कर रहे हैं, जिसमें किसान और FPOs को फायदा मिलेगा। हरित क्रांति, श्वेत क्रांति और नील क्रांति ने देश को आत्मनिर्भर बनाया। पहले हम अनाज के लिए आयात करते थे, वही अब हम निर्यात कर लगे हैं। फसल की उत्पादकता बढ़ाने में, देश का GDP बढ़ाने में किसान एवं वैज्ञानिकों का महत्वपूर्ण योगदान रहा है। लेकिन देश अब दूसरी समस्या गुजर रहा है। कीट और रोग प्रबंधन उपायों में फसलों में रासायनिक अंश बढ़ने लगा है। गाय के दूध और घी में भी कैंसर कारक घटक पाए जा रहे हैं। इसको हम नजरअंदाज नहीं कर सकते हैं। फ्यूचर एग्रीकल्चर में रासायनिक अंश विरहित जहर मुक्त खेती उत्पादन के संशोधन की जरूरत है। हम पिछले कुछ सालों से वैज्ञानिकों के साथ होम्योपैथी कृषि का प्रयोग कर रहे हैं और इसमें ICAR के माध्यम में अनुसंधान करने की आवश्यकता है। मैं सभी प्रेक्षकों का धन्यवाद करता हूं, जिन्होंने इस राष्ट्रीय परिचर्चा की योजना बनाई और इसे सफलतापूर्वक आयोजन किया। मुझे आशा है कि इस परिचर्चा में प्राप्त होने वाले सभी अनुसंधानात्मक निचोड़ हमारे किसानों के लिए लाभदायी होंगे। धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much, sir, for your opening remarks on the national seminar. I personally feel, I used a word, personally feel, to invite onto the podium the next guest of honor of today's program, Dr. P.L. Patil, sir, the Vice Chancellor of US Dharwad. I said personally because, sir, I feel very proud to be the product of US Dharwad. I am graduated from Dharwad.
On behalf of millets growing farmers of Karnataka, good morning to everyone. Respected Secretary Dare, DGICR, Dr. Himanshu Pathak, Chief Guest of 2 days National Seminar Inaugural Function. Special guest, Dr. S.K. Chaudhary, DDG, NRM ICR, New Delhi. Guest of honors, Dr. S.R. Gadak, Honorable Vice Chancellor, PDKB, Akola. Dr. Rajendra Pawar, Chairman, Agriculture Development Trust, Paramati. Both the organizing secretaries, invited guests, directors of ICR institutions, delegates, especially the student delegates who have registered in big number, farmers, scientists of NIASM, press and media. So I'm very happy to be the part of this inaugural function as well as the 2 days National Seminar on Abiotic Stress Management for Sustainable Millet-based Production Systems. So, you know, the abiotic stress playing important role in the crop production. So main abiotic stress, they are coming from the adaphic factors, that is from the soil, salinity stress, low moisture situation, that is stress related to water, low moisture, that is drought, excess moisture, that is flood or waterlogging situation, alkalinity, then soil acidity, toxicity problem, and to some extent the environmental factors related to, of course, high rainfall and temperature fluctuations. So that are the results of the changing climatic conditions. So in order to cope up this, the present seminar is organized in a befitting manner. So to combat abiotic stress situations, so we have to search the suitable crops or cropping systems. For that, so the millets are most promising. So millets are not new to our Indian agriculture. 5,000 years back, we have been cultivating millets. At that time, or before Green Revolution, more than 40% of the area under cereals were covered by millets. After Green Revolution, the emphasis were given to rice and wheat. Maybe they were very easy to improve than the millets in the crop improvement, I don't know. So they took upper hand in the coverage of area with respect to cereals. From then onwards, the area under millets is drastically decreasing. Now it has come around 30% of the millet area in the country. And also, the consumer preference is decreasing, almost decreased. So as Powarji indicated, earlier this was the food of poor people. Now in the changed the food habit situation, it is the food item in the star hotels. So that is the importance given to millet, or the importance of millet in our daily dietary system. So everyone knows about the importance of millets, and I think they should be given top priority in the changing climate scenario, as well as to address the abiotic stress conditions. So I think so I will come to that later. Just I will indicate one incidence about the importance of millet. So I was invited as an external examiner for one of the PhD thesis defense in Madurai. PhD student was defending thesis on the millets, which was evaluated on different types of soils. I am a soil scientist. And indicating the different types of soils and the performance of millet on different soil types, and also water saving by growing the millets and their health benefit. So then I took that advantage. Tamil Nadu being a major rice growing state, then I asked their dean of college was also member. I asked dean of the college and also heads of the department, so make it a policy issue so that the millets will find a place, and also most importantly, as the scientist from Karnataka, water dispute between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka can be reduced to a greater extent. So I request Honorable DG Saab to make the policy issues for increasing the millet area in the country as well as millet consumptions. So you know the water requirement of sugar cane is more than 2,500 millimeters. Still lot of area is coming under sugar cane, and that of rice is 1,500. Just 1/5 of water requirement of rice is for millets, 300 to 400. That is enough. And we know that many people are telling that if at all next world war is for water. Sir, with your policy issues, you can prevent or postpone world war to little extent. So thank you very much for your patience and opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your address. Right now, we have with us here District Agriculture Superintendent, Kachode, sir. May I request Dr. K. Paul, sir, to welcome the DAS of Agriculture. Sir, please. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence on this inaugural program of National Seminar on Millets. Moving ahead, now I take this opportunity to invite onto the podium Dr. S.R. Gadak, sir, Vice Chancellor, PDKV Akola.
Good morning to all of you. Friends, today we gather here for the National Seminar on Abiotic Stress Management for Sustainable Millet-Based Production System. On this inaugural function, the Dr. Himanshu Pathakji, Secretary DR and Director General ICR, and Chief Guest of today's function. And guest of honor, Dr. S.K. Chaudharyji, DDG NRM. Then guest of honor, Dr. P.L. Patil, Vice Chancellor of US Dharwad. Dr. Sriut Rajendra Pawarji, Chairman of Agriculture Development Trust Baramati. Director Nyazam Baramati, Dr. K.S. Reddy. Dr. Arjun Taideji, and organizing members, and Ravi Shankarji, Vice Chancellor of the Fishery University, then Dr. Sadamate sir, and Dr. Dhawanji, ex-Vice Chancellor of the Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit Parbhani, all the Director of ICR, SCUs, and scientists from the different corner of the countries and participants and farmers and dignitaries from Agri department also, students, friends, and press media representative. Today, I congratulate to the first Niyazam Baramati for organizing such national seminar on abiotic stress management for sustainable millet-based production system. We are celebrating the International Millet Year 2023, and that's why I congratulate first. They are organized very good, and they give an opportunity to us to share our views in this program. Then the millet is the very important crop of our country. India is the largest producer of the millet and also consumer of the millet. Then since from more than 5,000 years ago, we are cultivating the millet as a traditional crops in India. And it is most of the rain-fed crops, and it requires water requirement is low and fertility also low. And there are this is resilience crop for drought, climate change, other extreme weather conditions. And that's why this crop is very important. Millet contains major and minor nutrient in good amount. This is a very important crop of the millet, and in millet it includes the major crops, that is the sorghum and pearl millet, and minor millet, that is finger millet, kodo millet, poso millet, foxtail millet, then barnyard millet, and little millet. These 7 types of these minor millet crops and 2 major millets, that is sorghum and bajra. Area under total millet in our country is 12.5 million hectares. Out of these, major contribution of the sorghum crops. Sorghum is a major millet crops in our country. And in case of sorghum, Rabi sorghum and Kharif sorghum, they are divided into 2 groups. Particularly, Kharif sorghum is utilized for the cattle purpose majorly, and fodder is not utilized for the not very well utilized for the animal cattle component. But Rabi sorghum is very important. Rabi sorghum used for grain purpose and fodder purpose also. And particularly in Maharashtra, Rabi sorghum is a major crops of our Maharashtra. And we know about 98, this is rain-fed crops. About 98% area of Rabi sorghum comes under rain-fed situations in Maharashtra. There is so many constraints for the Rabi sorghum. First is this crop has taken on the residing soil moisture. In Kharif, rainfall received during Kharif, we can utilize in Rabi. This moisture we can utilize. Second is the variation in soil types. In Maharashtra, there is so many shallow, medium, and deep soil. About shallow soil is about 23%, medium soil is 48%, and 29% is about deep soil. Farmers, there is a variation in the rainfall. Uncertainty rainfalls. You see, observe in Kharif in the western Maharashtra, particularly, we are not receiving rains. But within Marathwada, the swing of the Kharif season is completed. But even in western Maharashtra, particularly in western Maharashtra, Rabi sorghum, total area under Rabi sorghum in western total Maharashtra is about 17 to 19 lakh hectares. It is reduced. Previously, from 10 years back, it is a constant of about 30 lakh hectares area. But day by day, it is reducing. But productivity is increasing. Productivity is increasing by 500 kg to the 1,050 kg per hectares. That's why production is not hamper. This is one of the reasons. And then this is a variety farmers are not utilizing. There is a lot of variation in soil types. Farmers are not utilizing variety on the basis of soil types. This is one of the reason for, and also farmers are not utilizing nutrient management. They are not taking care. This is one of the another reason for the low productivity of the Rabi sorghum. But university, state, our university and ICR, our Indian Institute of Millet has did the very good research on this Rabi sorghum particularly. And MPQ Rahuri has developed one capsule, technology capsule for increasing the how to 100% achieve the productivity of the Rabi sorghum. Because the already Dr. Patil has mentioned, Taide has mentioned that Maldandi, they would Maldandi 1935 is released. Even Maldandi is farmers are taking Maldandi. But 2009, one project came with the ICI or Indian Institute of Millet, Director Sorghum, and also all State University of Maharashtra. They has one hope project, harnessing opportunity of our productivity enhancement Rabi sorghum, and we take the efforts for the transfer of technology to the farmer speed. Which technology? We have developed a 5-point technology by university for the increasing, how to increase the productivity. There is one is, first is the in situ moisture conservation. In situ moisture conservation, those rainfall received in Kharif, we can store in soil and we can utilize for Rabi further. For in situ moisture conservation, enhance the yield about 30%. By preparing the bed before 1 month before sowing of the Rabi sorghum, we can utilize we can prepare the bed, and this technology we can do this on farmer speed. Then second is use of variety on the basis of soil types. Shallow soil, university has developed variety for shallow soil, another variety we have developed. Then medium soil, Suchitra variety we have developed. Then deep soil, Vasudha. And other university has developed also PDQ Kranti variety, Parbhani University has developed Jyoti variety, so many variety, and Pule Jyoti variety for the irrigation responsive for deep to medium to deep soil. And you can, the farmers, those farmers utilizing the variety on the basis of soil type, they can harvest. Even after sowing, there is no moisture, no rain received after September, only sowing time received rains. At that time, you can, if you follow the technology of in situ moisture conservation, you can harvest about in shallow soil 8 to 10 quintals of the grain yield, 30 to 35 quintals of fodder yield. In case of medium soil, 20 to 25 quintals of the grain yield and 50 to 55 quintals of the fodder yield. This is the technology which is available, and that's why this is the 5-point technology. This is a use of in situ moisture conservation, increase the yield of 30%. Use of variety on the basis of soil types, it increase the yield about the 25%. Post harvest, post sowing, interculturing operations, post moisture conservation, we can interculturing, weaving, and all operations. It increase the yield about 20%. And integrated nutrient management, in rain-fed farmers are reluctant to give the fertilizers. It increases the yield about 15%, and plant protection it increases the 10%. This is the modules. We have this technology. We are extending this large-scale demonstration. 2009 to 2013, we are did one variety, one village concept, and cluster mode approach. Dada, we have in this Baramati cluster, that is Borkarwadi cluster, Undwadi, Supe, and Vadgaon. We have taken these varieties in this technology. We implemented this technology through Hope project here in cluster approach. And on more than, this is Pune, Solapur, Ahmednagar, with make the cluster approach next extension. More than 20,000 trials we have conducted, and one variety, one village, and we have transferred this technology. And now we are observing that before 2009, there is only 5% varieties of SU variety on farmer's field. Now it enhanced about the more than 25% varieties on farmer's field. Increases. This is achievement. And now this technology goes on farmer speed. Afterward, one variety, one on seed production concept. We are a collaboration with the Mahabij, and Mahabij is purchasing all seed from farmers, and university is giving technology. We are implementing this program on farmer speed on cluster approach mode or on village basis. One variety, one village seed production program, and every year our university producing about more than 26,000 quintals of Rabi sorghum seed. And now the area under these crops, our varieties, is increased about 25% due to this exercise. This is one of the things, and that's why my appeal to all of us for large-scale extension of our varieties or minor millets. If varieties are available, in case of finger millet, there is so many varieties available in Maharashtra. In case of Proso millet, recently on foxtail millet, our PDKV in our university has released one variety in joint agroscope. That is a PDKV SS3 variety. And these varieties are available. I have seen the performance of these in Buldana district. Newly we are introducing these crops in Buldana district. Very good crops of minor millet, that is the finger millet, Proso millet, foxtail millet. And we can harvest about 220 quintals to 23 quintals average yield of these millet crops also. And we are introducing these crops in this our Vidarbha area. And that's why in this year, millet year, and we have celebrated the millet years in our university. In Wasim, we sown about more than 26,000 germplasm in Wasim, and we evaluated of the Rabi sorghum germplasm. This is a good achievement of in this year, and this germplasm has evaluated, and we called all scientists and their private companies, farmers producing organization, progressive farmers to see this variability of the sorghum, and this activity has completed. Now I am not taking much time because so many dignitaries has shared their views. In 2 days deliberation, we can come in the conclusion how to promote these crops, because these nutritional crops, Arogyadayi Dhanya, we can say that medicine property, it is having so many medicine property, and that's why now rate of the sorghum now, it is about increasing day by day. That is in market about farmers getting more than 5,000 rupees per quintals now today. But at time of harvest, farmers getting only 2,000 rupees to 2,500 rupees per quintals. This is the difference. That's why we should go for the value addition, processing, marketing. At that time, it will be possible. And varieties we develop on the basis of the alternative uses. We have developed variety for pop making, roasted sorghum also. And varieties should be developed on that basis, alternative uses. And for processing, we should go to for processing, because farmers getting only 25 rupees per kg at the time of harvest. But this flour of this sorghum, they are in Bombay market, that is on mall, they are selling 160 rupees per kg. This is a very big difference, and that's why we should think about the processing of the nutricereal for making the extension of these nutricereal crops. And I am not taking much time. I wish you all the best for 2 days deliberation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us, for giving a brief about the importance of millets in our livelihood. We all are here humbled for having here and eager to listen the special guest of today's program, Dr. S.K. Chaudhary, sir, DDG NRM ICR New Delhi. Sir, I take this opportunity to invite you onto the podium.
Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Himanshu Pathak ji, most respected Secretary, Government of India and Director General of ICAR, a man who was in this campus for almost 2.5 years and guided the scientific programs of abiotic stress management very successfully, and who will be more happier than him today. The institute where he tried to shape the research programs, now he's sitting in the capacity of Director General, and it is a matter of great satisfaction, pleasure for all of us.
So first, thank you, DG Sahab, for coming and making your presence felt here in this important function of NRM division, because we wanted to have only one conference on Millet from NRM side to avoid small conferences in different institutes. That's why most of directors are present here. The worthy Vice Chancellors of US Dharwad, Dr. P.L. Patil ji, and the worthy Vice Chancellor of Dr. PDKV Akola, Dr. Sharad Gadag ji, Shri Rajendra Pawar ji, who is also joint host of this important event today, and who is involved in betterment and development of agricultural sector and works shoulder to shoulder with all the farmers in this region particularly. Dr. Samir Reddy, the director of Niazam Baramati, and you can understand how big is the conference that we wanted to have two organizing secretaries in this. Dr. Tayade and then Dr. Sangram Chauhan. I'm very happy that today we have many eminent scientists and eminent personalities here. Dr. Ravi Shankar from CIFE, Dr. Sujay Rakshit from our Biotechnology Institute located in Jharkhand. You can imagine and understand the gravity of this particular event. And many director colleagues, and if you see and analyze carefully, almost all the SMDs, they are present. ICR SMDs, they are present here. Their directors are present here, or some of representatives are present here. So if I name each one of them, that list will be very big. But I'm particularly happy that one of our past director, Dr. Kuldeep, he could make it to be here. He works for ICRISAT now, but Kuldeep ji, thank you very much. And our former Vice Chancellor colleague, Dr. Ashok Dhawanji, is also present here. J.R. Kadamji, a very eminent scientist, rather soil scientist of this region, is also present here. Colleagues from different parts of the country. University officers, senior officers are also present here. And students in many numbers, they are present. State government officials, officers, and many people who are working directly with the state government, they're also present, press and media. पण सर्वात जास्त मला आनंद याचा वाटतोय की आज या समारंभात आपल्यासोबत जवळपास 50हून अधिक शेतकरी बंधू भगिनी इथे उपस्थित आहेत. मी आपणा सर्वांचे स्वागत करतो. नमस्कार. I will not take much time right in the beginning, let me tell you. But I would like to start with the pious words of Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama says, the biggest wonder on the earth is man spoils his health for earning money. Man spoils his health for earning money, and once he earns the money, he spoils money to earn the health. So today's conference, International Year of Millet, is same enterprise we are doing. We are again reinventing the same field. Time was there when our ancestors, our old people, and many of us who born in this country in the farmer's family or farming family, we know that millets were the staple foods once upon a time, or we were forced to, rather our parents used to say that one time you take wheat chapati and one time millet bhakri or ragi roti or something. Over the period of time, we started many programs. A time was there when hunger was there, then we were forced to go for green revolution. Of course, that was the need of the time. There was no alternative. So we went for breeding, hybridization, up to genetic modifications, and now so many modern genetic programs, including marker-assisted selections and all. Then QTL to variety, so many things we did in this country. And we enhanced the production. In this process, the foreign food attacked the Indian food habits. And we started, in the name of fashion, in the name of showing that we are forward, and in adopting the foreign culture, we started changing our food habits. balance between vegetarian, non-vegetarian diets completely imbalanced now. बंद करून द्या त्याला. संग्राम, तो फोन माझ्याकडे दे. त्याला बंदच करून टाक. So in this process, there was a net imbalance. One of the corrective measures is to go and bring the balance back. So celebration of International Year of Millet is one kind of same thing. Earlier we celebrated International Year of Soils also. Bothering for soils. The Indian philosophy says that soil is our mother. माय माऊली, मातीला आपण माय माऊली म्हणायचो लहान असताना. आपण मातीची आता इज्जत करत नाही, म्हणून आपल्याला मातीसाठी वेगवेगळे कार्यक्रम सुरू करायला लागतात. The same thing is true for millets also. So now we are bothering for millets, and in the process of millet production, fortunately I was part of the delegation who was there to bid the International Year of Millet. At the international level, on any UN platform, it's not very easy to declare any specific year. We wanted 2023 to be the International Year of Millet. In fact, that time bidding was for 2025, but in between 1 year was vacant, which was again shifted to 2023. But that time, almost whole day deliberation was there. We were discussing. Nobody was supporting us. But slowly and slowly, by 3 p.m., 4:30 p.m. in FA office, people started listening our voice. And ultimately, it was declared 2023 will be the International Year of Millet. That's why we are celebrating all across the country. That's fine. But when we say management, for abiotic stress management, and again we say for sustainable production, if production is sustainable, of course, certain traits, certain attributes, certain qualities, we have to some extent, we have to compromise. When we say management, we have to compromise to the great extent. Mention was made by two of our colleagues regarding मालदांडी sorghum of this reason. आता तुम्हाला माहिती आहे, मालदांडी जेव्हा असायची आपल्याकडे लहान असताना किंवा खूप आधीच्या काळामध्ये 25 वर्षापूर्वी मालदांडीची ज्वारी जी होती, त्याची जी भाकरी व्हायची, त्याची चव आजच्या मालदांडीला आहे का? आजच्या मालदांडीची चव नाही. मालदांडीच्या नावाखाली अनेक नवीन नवीन वाणं आलीत, पण आता अजूनही आता नवीन वाणांना ती चव येत नाही. What I am telling them, earlier also Maldandi was there. During our childhood, we used to eat Maldandi. The same taste, the modern varieties, they are not able to give, because that Maldandi was completely rain-fed, no question of irrigation, and mostly in dry regions. And also, if at all some irrigation was required, very small irrigation or only rain spells used to be there. Even during Rabi season also, Rabi Zoar was this area was very well known for Rabi Zoar also, Rabi sorghum. But certainly after some time there was a plateau, then we started breeding new varieties. And Hurda, apnala mahiti hai, Hurda is another delicacy of this region for which new varieties were bred. And in this process, we started compromising with several traits. And while compromising and going for management, we went for introduction of irrigation, went for introduction of heavy inputs, and in this process we lost very important stresses, important traits of these varieties. One of our very senior sorghum breeder in Rahuri, once I was discussing with him, he says, we are saying that Maldandi, but you tell me and you show me pure lines of Maldandi which are existing anywhere, pure lines, although we claim that this is pure line. But in reality, our breeders also admit that these are not the pure lines. So in the process over the period, many changes have taken place. But then we just cannot go back exactly where we were. But at least by organizing or by celebrating International Year of Millet, India has made one great contribution to the global food basket and global food community, that millets are very important food for human health. This message is very loud and very clear all across the globe. People in Western world, particularly in Europe and parts of Northern America, they were not consuming much of these. Now they are moving here and there, and farmers in this process, they are getting very, very, very good opportunity to grow more and more millets and earn more and more money. But the point which our Rajendra Pawarji has made is very, very important. By organizing, creating awareness, by requesting farmers or making farmers aware of this and forcing them to go and grow more and more millets, the issue will not be solved. If we are asking farmers to grow more millet, then certainly we also should bother for matching prices for that. I'm not certainly fortification we try to achieve. Certainly, millet production will have certain limit. It cannot go beyond a certain limit. And with that limit, given the resources available and resource exploitation to that limit, certainly it deserves better prices than what we have today. This year, of course, we are celebrating International Year of Millet, but this kind of sentiment and this tempo should continue in future as well. So genetic enhancement is one aspect, but the biggest aspect is value addition and processing. Value addition and processing, once I was traveling with Suresh Prabhuji. I was traveling from Delhi to Guwahati. And fortunately, we were sitting side by side. Suresh Prabhuji, I was discussing with him, and he said, why do you organize so many conferences and so many awareness programs for millets and all? So, and why don't you go for some kind of recommendation that will really provide real input to the policymakers? He says, I'm a lawyer, I'm an environmentalist, and I'm aware of the farmers' rights as well. You tell me where I should dent, where should I strike a balance, and where I should tell the agriculture minister of this country that certainly this commodity deserves better pricing or better market. And what is that level? Can you tell us? So we do not have ready answer for this. And this we discuss many times with our colleagues in DAFW also. This is the land where one Padma Shri was given. Today, deliberately, I want to make the reference of this point. Then I would like to stop. This is the reason where one lady was recognized for her efforts to conserve the traditional seeds. She was given Padma Shri. Her name is Rai Bai. Rai Bai is one lady. She is given Padma Shri for this. One day in Shirdi Sai Mandir, fortunately I could meet her. And I had an opportunity to spend roughly 20 minutes with her. And then I discussed, how do you conserve? I said, for conservation, we need very specific kind of equipments, deep freezers, low temperature. How do you conserve? She says, I conserve in earthen pots, pots over pots. In earthen pots, I conserve. And till now, I have enough seeds. My method is just for multiplication. I have very standard method. I multiply them and again I restore and conserve them. So with this method, she is able to conserve thousands of seeds. And she says the seeds which were there and which are almost now vanished from many parts of India, she says that these are the seeds which require immediate attention and which needs to be really conserved for future. Some big program should be done. But since I'm living in hilly track kind of thing, which is not very fertile also, and I have limitations of land, so I cannot do, but whatever I can do, I did it. So this kind of awareness is already there, existing in this area of India. So there are farmers who are aware and they do this. And in this process, they are doing a great service to this nation. So from this point of view, this kind of discussion, it provides a great platform. And I'm very happy that today a lot of people came, and very happy because many student friends, they are here. Many young people, young brains, and certainly if we ignite these brains, certainly they will do much better job what we are doing. And in future, the millets and conservation of food materials or conservation of seeds would be given due priority. पण शेवटी परत माझ्या स्थानावर जाण्याआधी मला सांगायचं इतकंच की हे जिथे तुम्ही बसलात हे त्राण संस्थान ज्याला म्हणतात स्ट्रेस इन्स्टिट्यूट, या संस्थानात अनेक प्रकारची अशी कामं केली जातात आणि या संस्थानात जे वैज्ञानिक आहेत ते निरनिराळ्या प्रकारचं संशोधन करतात. तुमच्यापर्यंत SCSP किंवा TSP माध्यमातून ते पोहोचतात. पण हे मोठं संस्थान आहे आणि इथे तुम्ही तुमचे काहीही प्रश्न असतील तर ते तुम्ही इथे आणू शकता. जवळच राजेंद्र पवारांचे ADT म्हणून संस्थान आहे, ते सुद्धा इथेच आहे. तुम्हाला काही अडचणी असतील, तुम्हाला काही विचारायचं असेल संशोधनाबद्दल किंवा आणि काही तुमच्या शेती संबंधित काही समस्या असतील तर तुम्ही इथे यावं आणि कुठलाही संशय न बाळगता इथल्या वैज्ञानिकांवर विश्वास ठेवा आणि इथले जे डायरेक्टर आहेत समी रेड्डी यांच्या संपर्कात असा. आणि आजच्या या कार्यक्रमात आल्याबद्दल आपल्याला मी धन्यवाद पण व्यक्त करतो. अँड आय विल गो बॅक नाव. थँक्यू सो मच. थँक्यू.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inaugural address. Ladies and gentlemen, MISM is a very young institute. Just it is having an age of around 13 plus years. Initially, it had worked in the development of infrastructure like main buildings, school building, residential quarters. Along with doing all this work, it also did a commendable research work as well. That we will be releasing it in the form of publication. Now may I request the dignitaries on the dais to please release the institute publications. The first one is the souvenir, sponsored by NABARD, compiled and edited by Aliza Pradhan, Bhaskar Gaikwad, Sachin Pawar, B.D. Nangre, Sangram Chavan, Paritosh Kumar, Vanita Salunkhe, Rajgopal, Pratap Singh Khafte, Paul NC, Arjun Taide sir, K. Sami Reddy sir. Next book is the book of abstract of the seminar, edited and compiled by Dr. Ajay Kumar Singh, Goraksh Vaksore, Sanjeev Kumar Kochewad, Bhaskar Gaikwad, Basuraj PS, Vijay Singh Kakade, Gopalakrishnan B, Raj Kumar, Hanmant Halli, Aliza Pradhan, Ravi Kumar Kure, Sangram Chauhan, Arjun Taide, and K. Sami Reddy sir. The next book is ICR MISM at a glance, edited and compiled by Dr. S.S. Pawar and Dr. Bhaskar Gaikwad. The next publication is ICR MISM A Profile, edited and compiled by Dr. S.S. Pawar and Bhaskar Gaikwad. The next publication is Post-Harvest Technology of Dragon Fruit, compiled and edited by Dr. Goraksh Vaksore, Jaya Chaudhary, Ritu Kukde, and Dr. K. Sami Reddy sir. The next publication is Phenotyping of Pulses for Enhanced Tolerance to Drought and Heat, compiled and edited by Basuraj PS, Dr. Jagdish Rane, Mahesh Kumar, S. K. Raina, V. Govindsamy, Prashant Kumar Hanjgi, Priya George, Lalit Kumar Aher, Krishna Kumar Jangit, Rohit Babak, Boraya K.M., Aliza Pradhan, R.N. Singh, Prabhakar M., K. Semireddy sir. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a true leader is a one whose actions inspires others to dream more, learn more, and do more, and become more. Then you are a true leader. One such dignified leader, a mentor, we have with us here today, and he is none other than Dr. Himanshu Pathak sir, the former director of this institution, the current secretary there, and BGICR sir. I invite you to the podium for your inaugural address.
थैंक यू राजकुमार, थैंक यू वेरी मच। राजकुमार बहुत अच्छा गाना गाता है। No, today evening we will listen that, and he is one of the very good orators. अब जो अच्छे ओरेटर होते हैं ना, वो बड़े अच्छे अच्छे शब्द का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, all the superlative words. तो superlative words आप लोग भूल जाइए, please ignore all those words. Dr. Chaudhary, my colleague in the headquarters, Sri Rajendra Pawar ji, our distinguished honorable vice chancellors, Dr. Gadak, Dr. Patel, Dr. Reddy, director of this very premier institute. I must say that because I belong to this institute. And then of course Sangram, Dr. Taide, former vice chancellors. And today, very specifically let me mention, so many of our directors, जोरदार तालियां तो इनके लिए होने चाहिए, because you have really made the occasion. Your presence, starting from Dr. Ravi Shankar ji, and I can take the whole name, all the names. You have made this event. So thank you very much, all of you, for participating with full spirit, with so many numbers. My colleagues in Niyaz and Baramati, scientists, technical staff, administrative staff, supporting staff, students और शेतकरी भाई बंधु, आप यहाँ आकर के इस पूरे जो हमारे कार्यक्रम है, इसका ना केवल शोभा बढ़ाया, लेकिन इसका जो मूल उद्देश्य है, उसको आप लोगों ने पूरा किया है। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सबको यहाँ उपस्थित होने के लिए। देवियों और सज्जनों, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल let me thank Dr. Chaudhary and this particular institute for organizing this event in such a nice way, involving almost everybody who matters for millet research. For the last whole year, not only Government of India, but internationally almost every country has been celebrating International Year of Millet. You know, in 2018, भारत ने नेशनल ईयर ऑफ मिलेट मनाया था। 2018, आप में से काफी लोग इसके साथ भी जुड़े होंगे, डॉक्टर यादव जी को मैं देख रहा हूं। एंड दैट टाइम विद द सक्सेस ऑफ नेशनल ईयर ऑफ मिलेट 2018, ये सोचा गया कि इसको इंटरनेशनल लेवल तक पहुंचाया जाए। अब क्वेश्चन इज व्हाई मिलेट एंड व्हाई इट शुड बी रीच टू इंटरनेशनल लेवल। इसके कई सारे पहलू हैं। हमें तो लग रहा है इट इज ओनली मैटर ऑफ साइंस, इट इज ओनली मैटर ऑफ प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड प्रोडक्शन एंड देन गिविंग सम मोर मनी टू फार्मर्स। वो तो है ही है, बट इट हैज गॉट इट्स पर्सपेक्टिव्स एंड इंप्लीकेशंस एट लोकल लेवल, एट नेशनल लेवल, एज वेल एज इंटरनेशनल लेवल। लोकल लेवल आप सब जानते हैं, नेशनल लेवल भी आप जानते हैं, साइंस पार्ट काफी लोगों ने आपने बताया। But India wants to make its mark globally with one food item which will be in the plates of everybody wherever in which country he or she belongs to. तो एक गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का पर्सपेक्टिव है कि भारत का कोई सामान, भारत का कोई खाद्य वस्तु हर एक इंसान का प्लेट तक पहुंचे। अगर भारत देश को ऊपर जाना है तो कम से कम कुछ आइटम्स ऐसे हमारी होनी चाहिए जो हर एक व्यक्ति दुनिया भर में दिन में कम से कम एक बार इस्तेमाल करें। Let me give one good analysis how the things happen in the global market. जब माइक्रोसॉफ्ट आया and after 4 or 5 years of the Microsoft introduction, one survey was made कि ये बताइए पूरे दुनिया भर में कितने % लोग माइक्रोसॉफ्ट यूज करता है, मे बी वर्ड, पीपीटी, एक्सेल, एक्सेस, ऑल काइंड्स ऑफ थिंग्स। तो ये बताया गया कि अराउंड 10 years बैक ओनली 15%। ये कहां तक पहुंच सकता है? कहता कुछ भी कर लीजिए, इट विल बी रीचिंग ओनली अप टू 30% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन, बट देयर एम वाज टू रीच इट टू 100% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन। जब तक आप 100% पॉपुलेशन तक नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे तब तक आपका जो ग्लोबल ड्रीम है वो पूरा नहीं हो सकता। नाउ दे हैव आल्सो जॉइंड हैंड टू कम इनटू एग्रीकल्चर, कि अभी तक 30% ही पहुंचा है माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, इसको 100% तक पहुंचाना है, या तो सॉफ्टवेयर के जरिए पहुंचिए, या तो फूड के जरिए पहुंचिए, या तो एग्रीकल्चर के जरिए पहुंचना तो है। सो व्हेन वी सेलिब्रेट इंटरनेशनल ईयर ऑफ मिलेट, all of us need to remember that we are not only talking at global level. It has got a national perspective and it has got an international perspective with much higher and bigger dreams than what we are thinking today. And we have been successful within last at least 8-9 months. आज के दिन में पूरे विश्व भर में ऐसा कोई भी व्यक्ति नहीं होगा जिनको मिलेट के बारे में पता नहीं चल गया हो। अब whether they will consume it or not, that is another matter, but now they know about it. मिलेट के बारे में आप सबको पता तो चल चुका है, देश में हो विदेश में हो, कि मिलेट होता क्या है, इसका फायदा क्या है, क्या क्या हो सकता है। मैंने पटेल साहब ने तो भी बता दिया कि 4th वर्ल्ड वॉर भी हम जो है कि मिलेट से ही या तो रुक सके या तो जीत सकते हैं। असल में वॉर नीड के लिए नहीं लड़ा जाता, वॉर तो लड़ा जाता है ग्रीड के लिए। जो जरूरत है उसके लिए वॉर शायद ही कभी किसी ने लड़ा हो। इसलिए पानी की जरूरत के लिए हो सकता है वर्ल्ड वॉर नहीं होगा। अगर विश्व युद्ध होगा तो किसी ग्रीड के लिए होगा, और आज तक जितने भी वॉर हुआ है ग्लोबल लेवल का वो सब ग्रीड के लिए हुआ है। साइंस पार्ट we all know. तो अगर मिलेट को आगे बढ़ाना है तो we have to answer at least 4 or 5 very basic questions. Number 1 is why millet? इसको आगे बढ़ाना क्यों है? और अगर इसको बढ़ाना है तो on 3 counts we must be right. We must be right on the science count, कि साइंटिफिकली इसको बढ़ाया जा सकता है या नहीं जा सकता, इसका प्रोडक्टिविटी इंक्रीज की जा सकती है नहीं, साइंस पार्ट सही है कि नहीं इसकी। सेकेंड वन इज इकोनॉमिक्स, इकोनॉमिकली सही है कि नहीं। ये तो साइंस सही हो सकता है बट इकोनॉमिकली इट इज नॉट साउंड, इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू प्रमोट। एंड थर्ड वन इज पॉलिसी और पॉलिटिकल, क्या उस काउंट में सही है कि नहीं। तो अगर कोई भी ऑब्जेक्टिव या कोई भी कमोडिटी अगर साइंटिफिकली करेक्ट हो, इकोनॉमिकली करेक्ट हो एंड पॉलिटिकली करेक्ट हो, तभी जो है कि वो आगे बढ़ सकता है, तभी उसको एक लेवल से दूसरे लेवल तक पहुंचाया जा सकता है। इसमें साइंस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ अस बिलोंग टू साइंस, कई सारे प्रश्नों का जवाब हमें देना होगा। एक तो हम कह रहे हैं कि पहले बहुत ज्यादा एरिया होता था, अब घट गया है। अब वो घटा क्यों? कुछ ना कुछ तो कारण रहा होगा, और उसका जब तक साइंटिफिक समाधान हम दोबारा प्रस्तुत नहीं कर पाएंगे तब तक वो बढ़ेगा नहीं। आप कितना भी अवेयरनेस क्रिएट कर लीजिए, बात नहीं बनेगा। जिस कारण से घटा है उस कारण का अगर सही उत्तर आज भी हम नहीं दे पा रहे हैं तो भी ये आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता, उसका कारण तो हमें ढूंढना पड़ेगा। और कारण है और किया जा सकता है। ऑल ऑफ अस हैव बीन डिस्कसिंग, ऑल ऑफ अस नो, और हो सकता है अगले आज और कल मिलकर के और भी ज्यादा इसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है कि अब हमें करना क्या चाहिए, आईसीआर को क्या करना चाहिए, इंस्टीट्यूट लाइक नियाज़म बारामती को क्या करना चाहिए, और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को क्या करना चाहिए। इंस्टीट्यूट को क्या करना चाहिए, और नॉट ओनली नियाज़म बारामती, देयर आर मेनी अदर इंस्टीट्यूट्स, ऑल ऑफ अस आर डिस्कसिंग कि अब इसको करना क्या चाहिए। एंड लेट मी टेल यू, इन लास्ट 4-5 years देयर हैज बीन लॉट ऑफ गुड वर्क्स ऑन मिलेट, और भारत सरकार को हमें बीच बीच में इसका जवाब देना पड़ता है कि आपने पिछले 5-6 सालों में क्या क्या किया है। तो एज पर आवर इंफॉर्मेशन, मोर देन 140 वेराइटीज फ्रॉम आईसीआर एज वेल एज एसएयूज, अलग अलग मिलेट्स का हमने डेवलप किया है एंड वी हैव प्रमोटेड विद द फार्मर्स। कई सारे नए नए टेक्नोलॉजी भी हमने डेवलप कर चुके हैं पिछले 4-5 सालों में। और इसका जो वैल्यू एडिशन का जो बात आता है, आज के दिन मुझे लगता है कि मिलेट के ऊपर जितना प्रोडक्ट्स बन रहा है, इतने प्रोडक्ट्स शायद और किसी कमोडिटी से आज के दिन कम से कम बन रहा हो। नॉट ओनली हंड्रेड्स, थाउजेंड्स। किसी भी आईसीआर इंस्टीट्यूट में जाइए, वेदर इट इज वर्किंग ऑन मिलेट और नॉट, किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी के पे चले जाइए, वेदर इट इज वर्किंग ऑन मिलेट और नॉट, बट यू विल फाइंड n number of products on millet. डॉक्टर प्रसाद ये फ्लोरिकल्चर के ऊपर काम करते हैं। लोगों को लगता होगा फ्लोरिकल्चर का मिलेट के साथ क्या लेना देना, लेकिन लेना देना है। एक तो डॉक्टर प्रसाद मैं बताऊं, ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर माननीय मोदी जी एक ग्लोबल कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए पूसा कैंपस में आए थे, हो सकता है आप लोग भी उसमें थे, और उस कॉन्फ्रेंस में माननीय मोदी जी का जो स्वागत किया गया था बुके से, वो बुके किसी फ्लावर का नहीं था, वो मिलेट की थी। तो मिलेट वो फ्लावर को भी रिप्लेस कर चुका है कहीं कहीं। लेट मी टेल यू, माननीय मोदी जी उसको इतना पसंद किए, वो जाते वक्त उनके गार्ड को कह के गया था इसको ले जाना। I mean, it was very beautiful. Immediately वो आगरे से डॉक्टर के सिंह डायरेक्टर आए, ने बना करके ले आए। वो प्लान में भी नहीं था, क्योंकि वो पता है पीएम जब आते हैं तो एवरीथिंग इज स्कैन एंड एवरीथिंग। तो लास्ट में वो ले आए कि हम ये देना चाहते हैं। उनके सिक्योरिटी को हमने बताया कि हम ये देना चाहते हैं। सिक्योरिटी देखने से ही तुरंत तैयार हो गए कि हम जनरली तो बोकस होकर अलाउ नहीं करते अगर पहले से स्कैनिंग होकर नहीं हुआ, बट ये आपने जो बना करके लाए हैं, इट इज गॉट समथिंग यूनिक थिंग। हम बात करते हैं और अगर प्रधानमंत्री जी सिक्योरिटी गार्ड अलाउ करते हैं तो इसको हम उनको भेंट करेंगे। सो दैट वाज द थिंग। इन September 9th, coming September 9th, around 25 G20 leaders spouses, including the First Lady of USA, First Lady of UK, and so on, they are going to visit ICR and Pusa Institute. And do you know हम उनको फील्ड में क्या दिखाने जा रहे हैं? Millets. Dr. Vishwanathan is sitting here. So we have made elaborate arrangement कि all those 25 first ladies of different countries, G20 countries, हम उनको मिलेट का फील्ड दिखाएंगे। और all these 9-10 types of millets already पूसा फील्ड में तैयार हैं। And we are expecting that by September 9th, all the crops will be in a very good flowering or blossoming stage, and that's what India is going to sow them. In G20, one very successful thing is going to happen. A program called Maharishi program. Maharishi is millet and other ancient grains को promote करने के लिए all the G20 leaders have agreed कि let us make a global research agenda to promote millet. एंड विल बी हैप्पी टू नो कि आयशर ने भी G20 का एक बड़ा इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज किया था वाराणसी में. And in that meeting, it was first agreed by all the countries, all these G20 plus 9 other countries, so 29, 30 countries, agreed that Maharishi program to promote millet globally, starting from research to promotion, extension, education, capacity building, and so on. So let us do it. So this is going to be one of the major outcome of G20 event being chaired and organized by Government of India. So Government of India in its level is really trying in almost all the fronts. चाहे वो सारे पार्लियामेंटेरियंस को एक मिलेट का भोज देने से शुरू करके जितने भी हमारे एम्बेसीज है दुनिया भर में, हर एक को कहा गया कि साल भर में कम से कम 3-4 प्रोग्राम आयोजन करें जिसमें बाकी लोगों को बुलाया जाए और मिलेट के जितने प्रिपरेशंस है, जो रेसिपीज है, वो सबको परोसा जाए. So this is up to that scale we have been taking. Now what ICR is doing, ultimately, as I said, कि कुछ भी आप करने जाइए, whatever you want to do, it must be scientifically sound. अगर वो नहीं हो पाता है तो फिर बहुत लंबे समय तक ये चल नहीं सकता. And that science part सही हो, उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हमारे ऊपर है, ये आईसीआर के ऊपर है, ये यूनिवर्सिटीज के ऊपर है, उसको सही करना है. So what ICR is doing? Fortunately, this year we have received a special grant of 250 crores in the budget. So this is budget announcement of this year, only to work on millet. And there, not only one institute, but many institutes are going to work together. Our Indian Institute of Millet Research in Hyderabad has already been upgraded to Global Center for Millet Research, and that was upgraded none other than by our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. Along with this, several capacity building program, training, and every other thing which we are trying to do. But at the end of the day, I repeat that science part has to be correct. Our varieties must be correct. Our water management, nutrient management, soil management, pest management, disease management, all those parts must be correct. And that responsibility is with us. And there I find the very important role of this conference. So let this conference come out with a very sound roadmap, not covering many other things, only the science part of it. और आईसीआर को क्या करना चाहिए? And when I see all the galaxy of scientists being present here, directors are here, and all of you, our vice chancellors are here. So with all of your support, if you can come out with a good recommendation. Dr. Saab, welcome. Yeah. Our former DDG Agriculture Extension. So if you can come out with that recommendation, a kind of roadmap of what should ICR be doing and what our other institutes should be doing, that will be a great job, a great output from this particular conference. Our last plan is in the month of December, because throughout the year we have organized several meetings, conferences, capacity building programs, and so on. So ICR and NASH, National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, we are going to organize a concluding conference. So we have been organizing several conferences throughout the year. Dr. Reddy yours is also one of those, and Dr. Chaudhary has done several others. At the end, in the month of December, we are going to organize the concluding one, where we shall take a stock of all these meetings and conferences which we have organized or somebody else has organized somewhere, to take the cognizance and then come out with the final roadmap of what ICR and Government of India should be doing in the areas of research, in the areas of education, and also in the areas of extension to promote millet, to promote and sustain the productivity and production of millet, and to reach to the global community. And again, before I conclude, let me remind you, when we are talking of millet and when we are celebrating International Year of Millet, our objective is not so narrow. Our objective is not to concentrate only to increase productivity from say 1000 kg today to 1500 kg next year or so. Our objective and our goal is to reach to the much larger community of all the countries. And there are big potentials. All the countries are looking forward to India. Not only to provide millet, but to also provide training, capacity building, research, and so on. Whole African continent will be highly benefited with our technologies. And many of the African countries have already approached us to develop MOU and then give them the technology. So this is a unique opportunity for India to showcase one commodity through which it can reach to the global community. And that's what the larger perspective. And with that larger perspective, we have to make our plan. iShare and SAUs need to make their plan. And this particular conference is really going to contribute in a very big way to achieve that particular larger goal. And therefore, I wish this conference a grand success, a grand success. Before I stop, let me also congratulate Dr. Reddy and all the scientists of this institute. When I was going through the publications, these are of very high quality, very good quality. All these 6 or 7 publications, not only in terms of content, but also the quality of the publication, quality of paper, get up and all those kinds of things. So now probably this institute has come of age. हम अभी तक बोलते चले गए कि हम तो नए इंस्टीट्यूट है, डेवलप कर रहे हैं, अब डेवलपमेंट वाला काम तो हो गया है. Now we have already entered into the delivery mode. So the development part is done. Now the delivery has started, and we have started with good delivery. So I wish all the best to you and the whole institute, and thank you very much, each and every one of you. आप सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आप सब समय निकाल करके इस महत्वपूर्ण जो कॉन्फ्रेंस का आयोजन एनआरएम डिवीजन और इस इंस्टीट्यूट और केवी के बारामती एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट ट्रस्ट राजेंद्र पवार साहब आज हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं. आप सबको मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई और बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन देना चाहता हूं कि आपने इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के बारे में सोचा और इसको इतने अच्छे तरीके से, इतने बड़े और सुगम तरीके से और सफल तरीके से इसका आयोजन किया है. तो परिषद के ओर से मैं आप सबको बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन और बधाई देना चाहता हूं. थैंक यू वेरी मच. विश द कॉन्फ्रेंस ए ग्रैंड सक्सेस. नमस्कार.
Thank you very much, sir. Especially NISM has heard you for almost 2.5 years when you were heading this institution, and today also, every thought you produce, anything you say, any action you do, it bears a signature. Sir, your sayings, your thoughts, your actions made unforgettable signature in everyone's heart present here. Thank you very much. Moving ahead, last words crystallizes our thoughts, galvanizes our message, and mobilizes the audience. And to do so, I take this opportunity to invite onto the podium Dr. Sangram Sawan, the Organizing Secretary of National Seminar on Millets 2023, to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Rajkumar sir. Respected dignitaries, farmers, delegates, students, media personnels, and all others, good morning and namaste. Today is a special day, making our start shared efforts to gain knowledge, advance and promote sustainability. Before proposing vote of thanks, I must say the saying of Dalai Lama, as earlier DDG sir also said, the roots of all goodness lie in the soil of appreciation for goodness. As we come together to express our sincere thanks on the occasion of National Seminar on Millets at ICR NIASM, Baramati, Pune, I am honored to stand before you and give my heartfelt appreciations. First, I, on behalf of Ceres, ICR Niasam, Baramati, want to say a big thank to our respected Dr. Himanshu Pathak sir, Secretary of DARE and Director General ICR. Your important presence and insightful talk about the role of millets in Indian farming have given us valuable ideas, making this seminar truly success. I also want to thank respected Dr. S.K. Chaudhary sir, Deputy Director General, ICR New Delhi. Your kind permission to host this event among all NRM institutions has been a key part of making this seminar a big success. Your guidance has been very valuable, sir. Our sincere thanks to Sri Rajendra Pawarji, Chairman ADT Baramati. Your partnership with NIASM has helped us achieve our goals. I also want to thank our guest of honors, worthy Vice Chancellors Dr. P.L. Patil sir, Dr. Sharad Gadak sir, for their insight about millets have been very valuable to us. We can't forget our co-host ICR New Delhi, Department of Agriculture, State Government of Maharashtra and KVK Baramati. Your support has been crucial for the success of this seminar. However, the road of this moment has taken months of careful planning and hard work. Thank to our director, sir, Dr. K. Samir Reddy, sir, for bringing together a dedicated team that worked tirelessly for the success of this seminar. Your guidance has been our guiding light. I also thankful to directors of various ICR institutes, guests, delegates for active participation in this seminar. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. We also thank to the farmers, officials of state government, departments, media personnel, well-wishers for support and enthusiasm to have meant a lot of us. Also, a big thank to our sponsors who have sponsored this event on various type of supports. So I would like to thank sponsors to trust us and support during this seminar. This kind of efforts need teamwork because everyone knows Niasam is almost 60 to 70, 90 kilometers away from the Pune, and bringing up all each and single delegates is very quite difficult for us. So, and also accommodation also another one big thing. So I thank my teammates, accommodation and transportation committee especially for making this success. Apart from that, I thank each and everyone, scientists, technical staff of Niasam, contractual staff, our students and YPs for making this event a grand successful. In closing, let's say thanks together on behalf of everyone involved. I want to express our warmest thanks to each person who had a part in making this seminar unforgettable. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your precious time and patience. We are extremely privileged for having you here for 2 days. Additionally, I would like to thank all the distinguished guests on the dais for participating in the today's event. Coming to the end of the today's inaugural program, now may I request all the dignitaries present on the dais and off the dais and all the audience present in this hall, please stand up for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you very much. I have few announcements. I request all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais and all the audience present here in this hall, please join for the group photo in the amphitheater, followed by the inauguration of the exhibition and a high tea. I request the dignitaries, vice chancellors of the universities, directors of the ICI institutions, please join for the high tea in the VIP lounge. Thank you very much. And after tea, the keynote lecture series will be held in this hall only. I request everyone to be present here.